So when you send something from your computer, where does those packets go? So as we'll learn in our little tour today, your packets are going to go from your computer, it translates it into binary, and it sends it either through the wired network, if you're like me and have a plug for Ethernet plugged into your computer, or if you're on a wireless device, you will send it to a Wi-Fi hub. In my classroom, the nearest Wi-Fi router is in my ceiling above the middle seat in the room, and the white item on the ceiling is the actual Wi-Fi router. That's what connects to your computer wirelessly. Then those packets will go on that blue cord into the cords under the ceiling, which connects it to our local LAN, our local area network. And then it travels through our building, and then it takes it to the server room. The server room is over here by our maintenance area of the building, and you need a special key to get inside. The server room consists of Mr. Murata's office, which he's not here right now, and this is where he would normally repair your computer, full of all kinds of fun stuff in here. And then back of the server room, we actually have another door here, which again, you need a special key to get in. And this takes us to our actual server room. Our server room, I'm going to try it here, is a smallish room. It's not huge, but it has a lot of stuff in here, including some old computers that we need to get recycled. And it also includes things like our PA system, all the Ethernet that is coming through all the classrooms down to these panels, which then connect through another wire to these routers and router switches. We also have our phone system, very exciting looking here. Our servers, and we have like a little slide out keyboard and mouse on that. We have another desk in here, as well as other supplies that we use for different things like chargers, tablet pens, monitors, ink, and other items. At the back of this room, you'll see we have our DVR system for our security cameras. They're all housed back here, as well as all the drops back here for our PA system, for the speakers in every classroom, our security systems. And back here in this corner, you'll see this little green box. That is actually for our incoming fiber and internet connections. Those are coming in those panels right there and there. Okay? It's actually coming through this hole down in the floor. Those fiber optic cables that are coming around our driveway, and those green boxes are actually what are coming up from the floor in the corner of the room. And that allows us all to have internet in this building. In the ceilings above these white tiles, we actually have about 10 miles of Ethernet copper wiring that give us access to the internet in all of our classrooms. We also have a total of 26 wireless access points that allow us to give full coverage of the internet in every classroom. And sometimes you'll see them in public areas or in classrooms. This is probably something you haven't noticed before, but in the green hallway right between our book room and our life skills room is this little single door right here. It's almost right across from Miss Bina's room, and there's no sign on it, and only a few people have access to it. I'm one of those people. This is called our tech sub-closet. And in this room, you will see there's a big electrical panel in there, but this is also a sub-closet. You'll see all these wires. This is our sub-closet. And you can see there's all kinds of wires in there, and they're coming up from the ceiling. This is how they're displayed on these racks in our ceiling above the tiles. And then you'll see they're all color coded. Usually the blue ones up there are for Ethernet for computers. The white ones are for phone services, and the purple ones are for wireless access points. We've changed some of the colors over the years, and you can see some of them. We started out pretty neat, but then we get messy as the time goes by. And it's hard to see this on here, but there are some switches back here, which is what connects to, from all of these individual locations to our network. And then do you see this orange wire right there? Those orange wires will then go up into the ceiling up there again through that orange little plastic, looks like a plastic slinky, but in that hose, the orange hose, that is where our fiber line is kept protected as it goes all the way down to our server room. The purpose of the sub-closet is to make sure that everybody on the far side of the building, in the green commons, in the science wing, in the art wing, even in the middle school, could still have just as fast internet service as you would in the red commons or up in the LRC. Usually the classrooms will have little panels that look like this. The blue indicates those are data ports for computers or things like clever touch boards or smart boards. And the white plugs outlets are for phone services. Notice each port also has kind of a number next to it. That indicates that is the port number, and that relates, that same number is indicated in our server room and sub-closets to help us match up when we're turning on certain plugs or outlets. We actually have over 450 Ethernet drops in our building for both phone and data services. I hope you found this tour of the technology and how internet is passed from your computer through our building at Lawrence School. Once it leaves our physical building, it goes out to the street. Then it's up to the internet service providers, telephone companies, cable companies, and other telecommunications companies who take our data, allow it to comprise of the internet and get the packet where it's supposed to go. And then it comes back to us through our building, back through the wires, back through a Wi-Fi to your device. And this literally happens in a fraction of a second. So again, next time your computer's getting a little laggy, let's take a moment to respect where that packet of information has traveled and how far it still needs to go.